We're all created in God's image. I was looking at God's image in the mirror this morning, and God's image could use some work. Old is a tough word, isn't it? I was just talking about that. And in religion, we talk about, well, Christians talk about the Old Testament. Jews never call the First Testament the Old Testament because old means it's old, it's tired, it's been replaced by the new improved Testament. Well, I'm not making this up, but the word testament comes from the word testicles, which explains why there are two testaments to the Western Bible. Dear God, my friend Fred is not doing well. Would you please send him a complete healing? I make that prayer. But if I kind of follow through and ask the question, well, what happens? Oh, I know what happens. God says, oh, Jonathan, thank you so much for reminding me. I forgot all about Fred, and he would have been a goner if you hadn't reminded me that he was going into surgery. I can't make sense of it, but I do it. And it's okay to do it because lots of things don't make very much sense when you think about them. So be a good American. Don't think. So God says, well, if you'd like to have a child, I can help you have a child. All you have to do is I want you to make a covenant with me. Cool, I can do that. How do I do it? Well, first you go outside the camp, yeah, and then get a sharp stone. Okay, and then I want you to circumcise yourself. What circumscribe? What does that mean? Well, it means I want you to take a sharp stone and cut off the end of your schmeckle. You thought you had a bad HMO? That's a bad HMO. They're not cemeteries anymore because that sounds so negative. They're memorial parks. So we want to be in the same memorial park so the kids will have one-stop grieving. We also bought double deep. So I asked Mort, well, what happens if I go first, which is the statistical way it happens, but I want to be on top? I should be on top at least once. It's okay, So he said, okay, we can take you out and put her in, and then you can be on top, okay? And I said, okay, I don't want to bring this up, but, what happens if there's death and remarriage? Can you go 3 deep? At that point, he was treating me like I was a pervert, and he stopped talking.